So how expectations create negative karma? I'm going to explain it to you in this video. So what are expectations? We set goals or we have certain desires to fulfill. And then with that, we also set some timelines and some expectations about the quality or the how it should happen and when it should happen and basically the details. So being detailed and being also like goal-centered and actually wanting to reach certain milestones in life, that's extremely fine. What is actually creating karma is when you put expectations not just on yourself but on others, how they should perform, when they should do certain things, when these things are supposed to happen and how they're supposed to happen. And if it's not just about you, but it's about other people, basically by putting these expectations on them, you create a negative cord of attachments through these negative emotions. Why is it negative emotions? Because might they think differently? Might they want it differently? Might you actually interacting their energy by your thought patterns, which is different from their way of doing? So be careful with what you are expecting from others. Is it aligned with their expectations? Is it aligned with their own goals, their own ways, how it goes? Or is it just yours, So how you create also negative karma is with that if it's not happening the way how you expected, basically it creates disappointment in you. And then by being disappointed, it creates anger or sadness and all kinds of negative emotions. And those things create the karma, basically those low vibration emotions, which is coming out of the expectation. And we can call it also like over expectation, because you expect something else from them, what might they want to do, or what might they feel doing, right? And it's also about yourself. If you have over expectations for yourself, it means you are pushing yourself too hard, either physically, mentally, you overworking or you overdoing, you're not sleeping enough, you exhausting yourself. All of those things is like intoxicating your body, because you are retrieving certain things from your body, sleep or vitality or anything. So basically you need to be careful how much you're pushing yourself and how much you're expecting from yourself and from others in certain situations, in career or even in family life and anytime, So the best thing to do is that, yes, create your dreams, create your goals, set the goals. But if you are actually not meeting timelines, if you are not meeting the quality, if you are not meeting certain conditions, what you were expected earlier, then just let it go, because it's outside of your control most likely. Or if it's within your control, then make sure that your timelines are actually legit, right? You don't want to do things, push yourself or out of your physical limitations, basically. So I would recommend to make reliable plans, and then to have reliable timelines if you don't want to get into these negative emotions, right? And also with others, to make sure that it's aligned with their way of wishes, and their desires, what you're expecting from them. This perfectly has to be aligned, so it's not creating negative karma or is not creating negative emotional burdens on each other. And cutting cords is always a very good idea, even on a daily basis, because you can be sure that when you cut cords, even with the loved ones, it's just cutting the negative aspects. It's just cutting the expectations or the negative thoughts or the concerns or the doubts, about the situation. But it's not cutting love, and it's not cutting the true connection, the true deep love connection. Is cutting the negative surface, basically the things which is like keeping it stuck, or what keeping it in a harsh negative emotional thing. I would explain it. So cord cutting. So if you want to know how to cut cords, I believe I have a video about that too. But basically, the easiest way to cut cords is actually inviting Archangel Michael into your realm. And by inviting him and asking him to reveal your cords and cut the cords, that's the best way. You just relax yourself, you close your eyes, you get into the vibration, you invite this beautiful big angel into your space, and then he's going to do the work for you. So that's the easiest way. If you want to learn more of these tricks, like how to shield yourself, how to raise your vibration, how to protect yourself, how to release traumas, how to heal certain aspects of your life, how to meet spirit guides, how to meet ascended masters, how to get all the guidance you need in life, then I would recommend you to join my Elevate program, which starts next week, and you can find all the details below. And take care, everybody.